Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, The Real Super Sam. Today is another comic book review and I hope you enjoy. Glad to have you here on another hashtag Spider-Man Sunday. Amazing Spider-Man issue 6 has the first appearance of the Lizard in it. Lizard has such a cool design, as cool as Killer Croc in the Arkham series. His snout, his long tail, and the lab coat make him a standout even in Spider-Man's rogues gallery. His secret identity, Dr. Curt Connors, even helps Spider-Man out for some missions, making him a valuable ally but a deadly threat. Which is also why Spider-Man holds back from using his full strength while fighting him. This issue is definitely a good one. In the beginning of this issue, in the beginning of his first appearance, there are reports of a giant lizard monster roaming the Florida swamplands. The news travels all over, and JJ writes that he challenges Spider-Man to fight him. This is funny, I think, when Jameson just tells Parker that he printed that just to sell papers. So Pete, as Spider-Man, tells Jameson that he is going to Florida to fight the lizard. This is when Spider-Man has to just solve the problem of going to the place to fight crime. Usually, superheroes don't have to think about how they're going to get to a supervillain battle, but Spider-Man is so human and unique that he actually does. So JJ sends Peter Parker to go to Florida to get pictures, but Jameson comes along to make sure he does it right. When they arrive there, Spider-Man leaves to switch into his costume. While roaming the swamp for the lizard, his spider sense goes off and Lizard's got him. They wrestle a while, and Spidey is shocked to see that he really is a humanoid lizard monster. It's not a costume. Spidey gets thrown by the lizard to a house belonging to Dr. Curt Connors. Spider-Man gets the shock of his life when he learns that Curt Connors is the lizard. And they go through his origin, a well-meaning scientist who is suffering from an experiment gone wrong, turning him into a giant lizard. You all know the drill. Spider-Man then hears the cries of Billy Connors, Curt's son. He's run into the lizard, but here it seems like Lizard means no harm to him, almost like Curt is subconsciously in him, wanting the lizard beast to not do anything bad to his son. Spider-Man saves him, then creates a cure to turn the lizard back into Curt Connors. Lizard is planning to take over the world, giving the world back to the reptiles, and he will be in control. There's a great battle, and at the end, Spider-Man forces the lizard to drink the serum, transforming him back into Dr. Curt Connors. At the end, Spider-Man gives the pictures of the fight to J. Jonah Jameson, where JJ rips them up, assuming they're fakes. Oh well. Once again, it seems like Spider-Man isn't 100% doing this to stop the lizard at first, but just to rub this in J. Jonah Jameson's face that he beat the lizard. Betty Brant is back in here, and it seems like they are forming more of a relationship now. There's a scene before Spider-Man goes to Florida, goes to the lizard, but some robbers out here are stealing a ruby and Spider-Man shows up to stop them. He quickly stops the thugs with one punch. I like when Spider-Man just stops thugs sometimes and doesn't always go after supervillains for the whole issue. He saves Liz Allen and calls her Blue Eyes. And now she thinks Spider-Man has a crush on her. At the end, it gives us a good chuckle. She's telling everyone to leave her alone and waiting for Spider-Man to call her. I guess Peter Parker and Spider-Man can't win them all. It is a bit funny the way Peter Parker gets treated at the end, even after he stopped the lizard and saved a life. He doesn't get paid. He has to pay JJ back, it almost seems like. And Aunt May treats his adventure in Florida like it was a rest instead of a superhero battle. The lizard character's origin is very classic, like in every interpretation is here. When Connors is changing, he's even struggling when he's trying to write a note, but can't. It's interesting and even makes the lizard a more tragic character. And when Spider-Man saves his kid's life, it draws a type of parallel to him and Uncle Ben. When Lizard throws the desk and crushes Spider-Man in a few seconds, makes me see Lizard as such a powerful threat. He could beat up some Mariner even, makes him even more of a threat, and to me cements him as the Lizard, and he has nothing to do with Curt Connors. This happens right after Spider-Man creates the cure, and then he comes in trying to destroy it. Maybe symbolism of getting rid of Curt Connors forever. I love the final fight when Spider-Man goes up against a bunch of lizards controlled by the lizard. It's very creative, and that's something Killer Croc can't do. And I think we get our money's worth when it comes to the lizard spider action. A 10 out of 10. This could have been a two-parter, I think, but I'd rather it be a 1 like it is. There's probably more to say about Lizard that I'll save for the future. Please comment your thoughts down below. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a good day. Actually, one thing extra to do. Avengers Infinity War came out on Friday in the US finally, and I still will not have seen it by the time it comes out. Everyone says it's the best movie ever and is freaking out about it. If you've seen it, I don't mind if you say something down below. Just be aware of others looking through the comments, like say spoiler before you describe something. I'm going to see it tomorrow it seems like, so don't worry about me seeing it so late that I must have gotten the whole thing spoiled for me before I see it myself. I will talk about it on the podcast I'm on called Superhero World, link in the description. So, now is goodbye and have a great day. I always hated you from hell.